You're dying. It's not as dramatic as you planned. No audience, no epic speech. Just you, a snake, and the absolute certainty that you just lost the most important political game of your life. The asp's bite burns your arm. The venom's already working. You can hear Roman soldiers breaking down your mausoleum door. In a few seconds, they'll burst in and find you. The last pharaoh of Egypt, dead on the floor like any common person. As your vision darkens, you wonder, how the hell did I end up here? All right, let's rewind a bit then. You're born in 69 before Christ as Cleopatra the 7th? Yes, 7th. Your family recycles names like Wi-Fi passwords. Your dad is Ptolemy the 12th, the flute player, because he plays flute better than he governs. Your mom, total mystery. Historians still debate it. Congrats, daddy issues and mommy issues unlocked before age 5. Plot twist, you're not even Egyptian. Your family is Greek from Macedonia. It'd be like posting Brazilian pride when your DNA screams Europe, but you're born here, raised here, gonna rule here. Technically counts. About your family tree, no branches. It's a stick. Your Ptolemy ancestors have been marrying siblings for generations, literally. Great-grandfather with sister, great-great-grandfather with sister. Incest as far back as records go. Why? Because they think they're descended from gods. Only Ptolemies are good enough for Ptolemies. It's exclusive Instagram club taken to genetic extremes. The result? Your entire family is a walking scientific experiment. Most are born with health problems, deformities, or chronic stupidity. You? Hit the genetic lottery. Born scary smart. The exception that survives 3 centuries of biological mistakes. By age 5, you're already speaking Greek and Egyptian. By 10, you add Latin, Hebrew, Aramaic, and 3 more languages you collect like Pokemon. While other kids are learning to tie sandals, you're reading Greek philosophy in the original and already planning how to manipulate people in 7 different languages. Your dad's a disaster. Egypt's broke. Rome's collecting debts. And the Egyptian people are starting to realize Pharaoh spends more time playing flute and getting drunk than governing. In 58 before Christ, an angry mob kicks your dad out of the country. He flees to Rome like a canceled streamer running to Japan. You're 11 years old watching all this from the front row. Lesson learned, popularity is temporary, power is everything. And you can never trust that people will love you just because you were born on a throne. 3 years later, your dad comes back with a Roman army, literally bought soldiers with borrowed money. The people who expelled him are now bowing again. Second lesson, money and swords beat morals and ethics, always. Your dad dies in 51 before Christ. You're 18. His will says you and your younger brother, Ptolemy the 13th, must rule together as co-regents. Oh, and get married, because of course, family tradition. Ptolemy the 13th is 10 years old. He still believes in monsters under the bed. You're 18, speak 9 languages, and just inherited a bankrupt kingdom with massive debt to Rome. Your husband-brother co-regent spends his days playing with toy soldiers while you try to keep Egypt from imploding. Imagine having to share your Instagram password with your 10-year-old brother. Now imagine that Instagram controls an ancient empire, an army, and the economy of millions. That's it. That's exactly it. For 3 years, you try to make it work. But your husband's advisors, 3 old men controlling the brat, like managers controlling a teen TikToker, realize you're the real brain of the operation, and they don't like it. In 48 before Christ, they stage a coup. The king has decided to rule alone, announces Pothinus, the chief eunuch, surrounded by guards. You're wearing enough jewelry to buy a small city and have 0 armed allies in the room. But instead of panicking, you smile, politely excuse yourself, and vanish that same night. You flee to the Syrian border, gather an army of mercenaries and Bedouins, and declare civil war. Your 13-year-old brother, still with pimples on his face, is now officially your mortal enemy. Christmas dinner's gonna be awkward. Oh wait, you're literally gonna try to kill each other. No dinners. The war stalemates for months. Nobody gains decisive advantage until Julius Caesar shows up in Alexandria chasing Pompey, his Roman rival. Your brother, thinking he's a political genius, has Pompey killed and delivers the head to Caesar as a gift. Caesar stares at Pompey's severed head, who was a Roman consul, famous general, and technically still had rights to a dignified funeral, and is disgusted. There's a level of brown-nosing that even Roman dictators find gross. Your brother just discovered that level? You're hiding miles away when you get the news. Caesar's in Alexandria, hasn't picked a side yet. He's in your palace. Your brother just made an epic diplomatic mistake. This is your shot. Here's a fact everyone romanticizes, but nobody tells the truth about. You don't roll yourself in a carpet because it's cute or sexy. You do it because it's the only way to get past your own brother's military checkpoints without getting immediately beheaded. All of Alexandria's on maximum alert. Your brother's soldiers on every corner looking for you. If they catch you, you die. Simple as that. So you find a loyal Sicilian merchant named Apollodorus, buy an expensive carpet, gotta be premium, you're still clean, and literally transform yourself into cargo. You're rolled up in there, in the dark, smelling camel and sweat, being carried like moving furniture, passing guards, crossing the palace, all the way to Caesar's room. When they unroll the carpet, you rise with the most imperial posture possible and drop in perfect Latin. I need to speak with you, alone. Caesar, who commanded legions, crossed the Rubicon and conquered Gaul, is impressed. You just made the boldest entrance in political history. Your brother's advisors who were in the meeting go pale. They realize instantly they just lost. Caesar puts you back on the throne, this time with your even younger brother, Ptolemy XIV, who's 12, third husband brother. But this one learned the lesson. Stay quiet and let you rule. You get pregnant with Caesar's child. Not an accident, it's strategy. 9 months later, Caesarion is born. Little Caesar. Your insurance policy with legs, living proof of your connection to the world's most powerful man. Caesar takes you to Rome and installs you in his villa. Romans freak out. A foreign queen in our city? Senators are horrified. Caesar orders a golden statue of you erected in the Temple of Venus. You're causing chaos in enemy territory. But then, March 15th, 44, before Christ, the Ides of March, a group of senators stabs Caesar 23 times on the Senate floor. Your protector, your lover, your political ally, dead. You grab Caesarion, grab what gold you can carry, and get the hell out of Rome before the body's cold. No dramatic funeral, no public mourning. Survival first. Back in Egypt, you poison Ptolemy XIV. Yes, you murder your own brother husband. He was irrelevant, and you need Caesarion as co-regent. It's business, it's cold, it's necessary. Rome enters another civil war. Mark Antony and Octavian divide the empire. Antony gets the east, which includes you. Antony summons you to a meeting in Tarsus. You ignore the summons for weeks. Leave him waiting. When you finally decide to show up, you arrive on a golden barge with purple sails, dressed as Aphrodite, with servants costumed as Cupids. It's so over the top, it would work perfectly at the Met Gala. Antony's waiting at the dock, thinking he's gonna intimidate you. When your barge appears, his jaw hits the floor. You invite him to dinner, then another dinner, then another. Each banquet more absurdly expensive than the last. At the final party, you dissolve a giant pearl in vinegar and drink it. Worth about $5 million today. You basically drank a Ferrari to prove how rich you are. Antony's drooling. You've got him in the palm of your hand. Unlike Caesar, who was a calculating political genius, Antony's more, let's say, muscles with a diploma. He's powerful, but impulsive. Perfect to manipulate if you know how to play your cards right. You start a relationship. You get pregnant with twins. You name them Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene, Sun and Moon, because subtlety isn't your thing. Meanwhile, in Rome, Octavian's building his reputation as Caesar's legitimate heir. And you just had Antony publicly recognize Caesarion as Caesar's true son. Octavian's Furiorius. His entire identity is Caesar's son. And you just posted a DNA test on Instagram debunking it. The propaganda begins. Octavian spreads rumors that Antony's bewitched by you, that he abandoned Roman values, that you plan to rule Rome from Alexandria. Technically all true, which makes it hard to deny. Antony makes the final mistake. He publicly divorces Octavian's sister. It's the ancient equivalent of breaking up via WhatsApp and blocking on all social media. Octavian uses this as justification to declare war, but he doesn't declare against Antony. He declares against you. Genius. Romans prefer fighting foreigners over fighting other Romans. You become the villain. The Battle of Actium in 31 before Christ is your Waterloo. Your fleet faces Octavian at sea. The battle's tied when suddenly you pull back with your ships and flee. Roman historians will say you panicked like a hysterical woman. The truth? You saw you were losing and decided to save what you could. Antony follows you, abandoning the rest of the fleet. Massive tactical error. Antony's troops surrender. You return to Alexandria defeated. Octavian marches to Egypt. Antony still thinks he can negotiate. You know it's over. When false rumors arrive that you died, Antony throws himself on his own sword. Literally, he doesn't die instantly. It takes time, it's bloody, it's pathetic. Servants tell you, and you order them to bring him to your mausoleum. Antony dies in your arms, your second powerful lover dead. Your second plan failed. Octavian enters Alexandria victorious. He invites you to a meeting, but you know the plan. Chain you up and parade you through Rome's streets as a war trophy. Your sister Arsinoe suffered that. You saw the chains. And so we arrive at the beginning. You lock the mausoleum doors. Grab the asp. Sacred snake, royal Egyptian symbol. If you're gonna die, let it be as pharaoh, not as prisoner. The bite is quick. The venom acts. You lie down on your golden bed, adjust your crown, and close your eyes. When the Romans break down the door, you're already dead. Octavian's furious. You defeated him in the only thing that mattered. He won't get the pleasure of publicly humiliating you. Your final power play. Even in death, you control the narrative. Here's the plot twist nobody tells you. You weren't the most beautiful woman in the world. Ancient coins with your face show a big nose and strong chin. Nothing like a supermodel. Your beauty was charisma, intelligence, and the ability to make powerful men feel special. You ruled Egypt for 21 years in an era where queens lasted 2, spoke 9 languages when most rulers barely spoke 2, almost conquered Rome using just brains and perfect timing. Did you lose? Yes, but you left such a deep mark that 2,000 years later we're still talking about you. How many people can say that? Rest in peace, Cleopatra. You were Egypt's last pharaoh, the woman who almost dominated Rome, and definitely the most interesting person at your own party, always.